uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 mods for the trolls. Let's roll. Yo, it's the Eddie Block Show. Drunk uncle on the side, ready, let's go. Hey, it's the Eddie Block Show. If you agree or disagree, let them know. Yo, drunk uncle, drink more. We got 2 hours to chat like strange animals. Eddie Block and drunk uncle are great hosts, and we got 50 mods for the trolls. Let's roll.
Agitators, we do not need instigators, and we do not need individuals that are going to bring a spirit of violence and conflict and attack.
What's up, Hydramatic? What's up, Double O'Neil? What's up, Gonzo? What's up, Hatcher? What's up, Picker? Maddie, Chelsea, 3D. I'm sure I'm gonna get in trouble for hearing this because this Ricardo guy is screaming me before.
Yeah, I'm a proud boy.
Let's see what happens.
I'm here to tell y'all, the movement is here, baby.
Actually,
We here. Keep on watching. Keep on
make it
listening.
smaller. Yeah, I can.
Don't pay attention.
So we're gonna make it smaller. I'm gonna try out a whole bunch.
Woo! 2021.
There's a couple different streams.
Trump's coming
Right.
back, baby. Conservative.
How's everybody doing today? You forgot the one in the chamber. We'll put one right there. What's up, Mal? What's up, Julius? Double. Let's see. Hold on. We got to play this. Since Antifa's out there.
Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa! Fuck Antifa!
Find another stream.
Fuck Antifa!
I'm going to keep finding more streams for you guys. We're going to have a whole bunch of streams. How's everybody doing? Hey, by the way, if anybody's out there and you can get on my Twitch channel, can you get on my Twitch channel? I got to have an average of 3 Twitch people every show.
Can you guys at least hear well?
Getting
I know the signal's bad. I understand
I'd
that.
appreciate
but
it.
as long as you guys can
Let me
hear,
put it in the
I'm not
Discord
sure.
link.
Apparently, it's a couple from St. Louis. Beyond
If you
that,
guys, or not Discord. What am I talking about?
aware,
Twitch. If
but
you guys
it's
are on Twitch,
a couple from St. Louis.
can you guys do me a favor and join on the Twitch? I'm gonna give you guys the link right now, and then I'm gonna go and start searching for some more feeds. Let's see what's going on here. All right, let me go search for a new feed now.
Oh, that's
Hey,
the
Andy in
McCloskeys
Colorado.
from St.
Thank you
Louis,
very much. I
guys.
appreciate it.
They've been here all morning. Okay, so you guys know the McCloskeys from St. Louis, Missouri. That's those two. So these are the two that held their firearms to a protest in St. Louis. So the McCloskeys.
Oh
are
wow,
here.
they're there. That's cool. Hold on, let me find some more for you guys. We'll put in different ones for you. It's a trial.
Yes, this was the couple that were memed on, like, I don't know how else to explain. It's the two.
A great deal of it, I blame my place on the mainstream media because they're constantly stoking the flames of division. And there just needs to be an understanding once again that we're all.
I got for you the people from St. Louis.
There's only
right
one
now.
race, and that's the human race.
I want to get. What was your question?
What are you doing specifically as a human being and as a man to unify this nation and your community?
Okay, there's good question. What are you doing to unify this community, you personally?
What am I doing? What I've just said right now. What I do is I go from place to place, from entity to entity, and I talk about our God-given rights and our God-given unity as people made in the image of the Lord, and that there is only one race, and that's the human race, and we all need to work together. That all these things. I mean, I started talking about critical race theory on the Trump campaign a year and 4 months ago, and everybody looked at me like I had 2 heads, and they didn't appreciate that it had insinuated itself in every aspect of our education.
And
those are the people that got
disparities of African Americans to be able to talk about critical race race theory and how education in schools should be
cares
given to
about
all
critical race
Americans
theory?
based on how to function?
Let's narrow the question down a little bit. We're talking about the economic disparities
No,
of the.
because he brought up critical race theory. He did. You did, right?
No, you did. So what's your question about critical race theory?
I want to know, as a white man, do you think that it's proper or that you have the proper education to be able to push critical race theory and education in all American schools for the whole United States to understand? You understand and are able to explain the disparities that minorities and African Americans face and how this world needs to change in regards to teaching critical race theory to all Americans in this nation.
All I can say very simply is the idea of curing racism by identifying people by their race and treating them differently makes absolutely no logical sense, and that's the very basis of critical race.
I work in healthcare, and you said that critical. You're saying it like it's a sickness or a disease. It's racism or economical disparities that African Americans face, and father absence, and all these things. Are these all diseases and that all just lead up to racism?
And everybody,
then
Mr. Nice Guy's out here
once we're
too, just
taught
so you
critical
guys know.
race theory, then it'll all be better.
I'm having a hard time following the logic.
Simplify the question just a little bit.
Do you believe in Black Lives Matter?
I believe that all lives matter.
Well, if all lives matter,
And I believe that the Black Lives Matter organization is a communist organization.
why would you say it's a communist? Do I look like I'm
Because
communist?
the
I was
leaders
born-
of it are avowed communists.
I
That's
am
why.
the executive director. I am executive director
And I
of Black Lives.
heard Hawk Newsom 2 days ago say that if they start policing in New York again the way they used to, there'll be riots, there'll be fire, and there'll be blood.
Sir,
And
can
that's
I
your
say
organization.
something? See,
And
no,
anybody
that's
that
not my
advocates,
organization.
anybody that advocates,
That's what I want you to clarify. So you don't agree with that at all?
I disagree with it all the way. I disagree with it all. All I
right,
want
here
to
we go.
tell
I found
you is
another one
that
for you
I'm
guys.
executive. See, you're not listening. I
He's
listened
an
to you. Did I
executive.
not? Did I not? I gave you the intelligence
This guy does not
to speak,
sound
right?
very,
I am the executive director for Black Lives Matter. I'm over 11 different chapters throughout this country.
Look who he
We
is.
always practice non-violent. We never been violent. I don't carry a gun. I'm not a communist. I'm not a communist. I was born on South Side of Chicago. I live here in Lake County. I never even been nowhere but to Africa one time. I've been to Mexico. So I don't know nothing about communists or nothing like that. But I know all lives do matter, but all lives can't matter until Black
Sorry, guys, I'm
lives
getting it.
matter.
I'm getting
So
it.
this man is no longer 1/3 of
I
a
live
man
in the
in our
city of St. Louis,
Constitution.
where every night black lives are taken by black people, and no one seems to care about that.
Let me tell you
And
something.
I've been in the city of St. Louis for 33 years.
And you know what? More whites kill whites than blacks kill blacks.
No.
That's
Bullshit.
the media that puts
That's
that out
bullshit.
No, I'm gonna tell you the truth. So you
Tell me the
repeat
truth.
what you said. You said more black people.
Black on black crime in Chicago, and no one seems to care about that.
You know where that
there.
stems
That's called
from?
community crime.
You know where that stems from?
But if you're defining race by
I can answer this question. Do you know where that stems from? Do you know where black on black crime stems from?
No, where does it stem
So
from?
it stems from two things: father absence.
Okay, I agree with you on that.
And the lack of community leaders in the communities.
By the way, guys,
So when the mayor
if you guys have
has
Discord,
$62 million
please
to give out to her city,
go to my Discord and log in there so I can
suburban
start getting
neighborhoods
the
have
average
their
of 3 subscribers
own
on that,
schools,
please. I'd
their
appreciate
own
it.
churches, their own clergies, in their own
We gotta look for Mr.
communities
Nice Guy
to
too,
be able
guys.
to advocate for their community so that they can get the resources that they need. We have crooks.
We don't get 'em in
We
our
have
communities.
no. We have crooks and fake ass community leaders that the mayor gives majority of those funds to, and those funds don't reach where they're supposed to. That's why.
elect a new mayor.
Exactly.
In the city I live in, it's more than half African American. We have an African American mayor, African American prosecutor, African American president
So
of the
shut the fuck up.
board of aldermen,
how
African American
old are those
police chief. Most of them are younger than me. All of them except for Lewis Reed, I think, are younger than me.
Okay, so
Well, that's
what
actually
is
a
that
good thing,
saying?
and that's what needs to change. What needs to change is that old ass
So Mr.
people
Nice Guy is
who
out there
aren't
somewhere,
connected with our communities anymore, and not in your community too, as mine, because
let's not put an age to it because you're a seasoned African. You're engaged,
I'm 62.
but don't like age just discriminate.
I'm gonna say it on age because at a certain time you gotta move over and let the younger generation come in and
So why-
be welcome and be welcome.
I disagree with you on that,
and
but-
be be welcome to not being so old school.
Connected, right?
Connecting, yes. Don't shut us out. And
Probably the better word is say connected.
And that's what happens. The young people get shut out that actually know what's going on in
Very
these.
stung and hurt
you
what
have
you
things
did
like that.
in St. Louis. That really hurt me because I come to St. Louis. Matter of fact, I've been down there and gave them the blueprint down in Ferguson, you know. But it really hurts me that you would have that much hatred. And I know some of it was just generated to you from birth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're totally and absolutely wrong. There's absolutely no hatred involved in what I did. I had 350 to 500 people break down my gate, storm towards my house in a city that had burned, where they had shot 4 police officers, killed retired police captain David Dorn, burned, pillaged, and destroyed in my neighborhood. And when they come in, I didn't pay any attention. By the way, most of them were not black. Most of them were Caucasian. By the way, they came in storming through my gate, broke down my gate, stormed towards my house, and I was afraid for my life. I cared not what race they were. I had no hatred in my body. I have no hatred in my body now. So you are operating on false
hatred in your body. Why would you come out here and support?
Hey, Trunk Uncle, can you do me a favor? Can you go and log into your Twitch?
Just as I did.
It was not self-defense. I was there.
As well?
I was there.
I need to get my Twitch numbers up, bud.
I met Cal Rittenhouse on that corner on August 25th at 5 o'clock.
Did you testify?
No, I ain't got to
testify. You gotta look for Mr. Nice Guy. He's on Instagram, but I don't have Instagram anymore.
I mean, I couldn't do nothing because when he shot him, I had left. I got tear gas. But I met him at 5 o'clock that evening on that corner right over there. Yeah. He was standing there with an AR-15, and I asked him, "Are you protesting with us, or are you? What are you doing?" Because we had already got the Texas that they were out there, and he turned around and told me, "No, I'm here to protect brick and mortar." I said, "You here to protect brick and mortar over human life?" A man was shot 7 times in front of his kids. In front of his children. Do you think that was right?
Maybe he shouldn't have been carrying a knife.
He was not carrying a knife. He was not carrying a knife. He was not carrying a knife.
What is he talking about?
You think a skateboard swung at somebody's head can cause damage?
No, not to kill him. Not to kill him.
Yeah, it can. Have you ever been hit in the head with some trucks?
And then the skateboard part came second. He killed JoJo first.
Thank you for your time.
JoJo.
I wanted to drop in here, and can I talk to you just for a second?
Do they know
I like
that
the
he only
questions
killed
you're
white
asking.
people?
They're very pertinent questions, and I want to appreciate you getting involved as well. We appreciate that because I think this dialogue needs to happen. It does need to happen, regardless of what political side that you're on. If we don't talk and listen, and that's why I'm glad you stepped up, we don't make progress.
How much do I want to be? Oh,
I'm from Madison.
Guarantee you how dramatic that they're
when
packing.
all the I
they
looted,
have weapons,
I rioted,
and Kenosha, it's legal.
and I peacefully protested. I held thousands of people down in the Capitol and negotiated with the police department over keeping peace after the violence. So I believe that yes, sometimes violence does need to happen. It happens. We can, and those are things you can't avoid. Just like in your homes, and as an individual, you get to a boiling point, and things that you don't want to happen sometimes happen.
Okay, let me
not
try
saying
and
it's
see if
not saying it's a good thing, not saying it's a bad thing, but that just is what it is, and it happened. But as far as the questions and the dialogue, this dialogue needs to happen with our governor. Our governor sending the National Guard out. Our governor is shooing all these people out to shoot all these people out, but he is the only answer. Evers and Lieutenant Governor Barnes are the only answers to come out here and actually sit with people like me and people like Kyle Rittenhouse and people who are actually out here on the ground and people who are in these communities that are living in these communities that are also out here, because it's babies out here. It's kids doing drugs in the streets. It's kids out here doing all types of things in the middle of the night, and it's not grown adults.
Trying to get a new
It's these kids that get out of school between the ages of 17 and 25 that are out here at night drinking.
And you brought up a great point earlier. She said it's the breakdown of the human the family, the absence of the father, the leader in the house.
The criminal justice system and the lack of fathers that African Americans and people of color have in a home has a direct effect on how the children come out of those homes. If we look at suburban living as a goal, then we should look at that for all communities instead of creating educational pipelines to give our kids IEPs, leave them behind as we say we don't do, and then lock them up. and then expect them to get out and know how to raise families. No, that's why we have more domestic disturbances. That's why we have more violence in our cities, because we don't have the time to build families. We have people gone for 25 to 35 years that come home traumatized and that don't get proper health care, don't get proper therapy, don't have that mental support, and then turn around and do things that they probably normally wouldn't do, like rioting, looting, destroying their communities, and so on and so forth. So if we want to talk about the millions of dollars that are put into this city, we got to think about the mistakes that we've made and how to fix those mistakes financially.
I bet there's no one watching us right now that does not agree with you. I think everyone agrees with what you just said, because it all starts at home.
It does.
It all starts at home.
It starts with Biden too. Biden plays a part in this too. He took the black vote. And there's an I in president, but there's no I in Congress, and he needs Congress and the House of Representatives to be able to pass half the laws that he's passing. So Biden made a mistake, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm not voting for Biden next year if he is running for re-election, because he made the mistake by telling me that he's got my back when he hasn't made any executive action against protecting the lives of African Americans and people of color. But the first thing he did was sign an executive action protecting the lives of Asians and Pacific Islanders that are just now starting to recognize and feel the trauma and atrocities that we felt for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years.
That was okay. That was post like the Asian hate. Is that what you're talking about? Is that when it was? Okay.
COVID, Asian hate. Like COVID just came. We've had COVID in minorities and communities of color for decades, for centuries. When do we focus on that?
You've got some great points, and I really appreciate you taking time with us to do this. I know it was kind of he just walked up, and I was in the middle of doing a commercial, basically, and he walked up, and I was like, wait a minute, we got to have a few minutes with that guy. And you got what you have. You saw what happened. I mean, people they got questions. They want answers to how you're going to fix the divide that we have in this country and our community. That's all it is. Let me ask you a question. What do you think the media plays in a part of all of this?
Well, to be honest, in Wisconsin, the media played a part in the rioting and the looting. They turned their cameras away. They protected some people. A lot of people in the media stand as allies in the middle of the night, and then when people are gone, they turn around and they tape it and they say, "Oh, look at what happened when they were right there." And you're a human being. You just say stop. You just say don't break that. You just sat there and you watched, and it's kind of antagonizing, if you ask me.
If the media stokes this racial division, it's best because it's just always conflict. It takes our eye off really what's going on in this country.
Let me open up another window.
They pit you against me, right?
Right. Yeah. They want me to curse you out, and
they want me to curse you out, and we're on live television. I wouldn't do that even if we weren't on live television, but that's what they want.
I think the best way to actually get to the root of the problem and actually create an honest dialogue is to take in real people.
He is
in
the
these
bottom
communities.
right one.
The barbershop owner, the man who sits out in his food truck at night in the worst neighborhood. People like that. The officer who works for the department but also lives in the worst part of the community.
Oh, I'm ready for
those things. The people who
Nicole,
are actually
you never
seeing
emailed
these
me,
things,
by the way.
Honestly, all I see
you were supposed to email me.
Higher pay. I'm a community leader, but I'm not a high-paid community leader.
I can tell that you're a community leader because you're involved in the conversation and you bring it down to a level that I think everyone can understand.
But I see high-level community leaders. Ones who are having the big donation, the big donation and fundraising parties and things like that. I see those people out here giving opinions, but they're not even living in these communities
He pushed
anymore.
my wheelchair one day.
And so, how can you really have an opinion on what needs to change in the community when you're not even living in that community? You're just like Santa Claus getting money to give to people, but you don't know really who's been naughty or nice.
That's a good point. I want to leave that interview with that. Hey, Fist, God bless you. Thanks for your time. I like that. Naughty or nice? I hope I'm on the nice list. I'm not quite sure at this point. But thank you for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. It gives you an idea of what is happening now. It seems like let me see, local time here. We're sitting at 2:13 local time. And I want to remind everybody to go to our
Okay, let me
website,
add this new one.
rsbnetwork.com. rsbnetwork.com. You can sign up for our newsletter as well. That's another great way to stay in touch with all the things that we're doing here
Sorry,
at
I'm
the network.
doing
So
this on the fly.
rsbnetwork.com. You can also go into rsbnetwork.com/donate as well, and donate to some of the to go around and do some of the things that we're doing today. We talked to that gentleman earlier that's talking about this country and China, and all kinds of discussions going on right now. But please go to our website, rsbnetwork.com/donate and slash
Hey, you guys want to donate to me?
newsletter
No trouble. Take
as
money.
well. Looks like they're breaking down that table from the press conference. It seems like I said earlier, we did have some emotions are running fairly high. That has kind of gone away, and I think that's a good thing, because as we get closer to what could be a possible verdict, I want a message of peace, a message of moving forward in a peaceful way and accepting whatever verdict happens at this point. Also, I want to remind everybody to go to mypillow.com. What's going on over here?
There we go. Put me on
Let me see
front.
these guys on the road everywhere. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, you can go over to the what, because that is one guy that has absolutely been such a patriot for election integrity.
There we go.
And that is Mike Lindell. Go to the website, mypillow.com. That's
Here, I wanna hear
mypillow.com.
what's going on
Put
in
that
this
promo
one.
code RSBN and get up to
Let me find
66%
which
off
one that is.
your entire order. Now, we know we have Christmas
We're gonna
coming
turn
up.
his sound down because all he's doing is advertising. Let's turn the sound up on. I saw somebody getting interviewed. Not that one. Sorry, guys. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. This one. We'll turn the sound up on this one. Oh, this guy's this guy's restreaming somebody else. That sucks. All right, we won't put his sound on. We'll put this sound on. There we go. Now nobody's speaking. What the hell?
You should be ashamed of yourself if you serve this country.
We're on the green and black shirt.
You're hurting me so bad. You should be ashamed. I should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of yourself. My mother served this country for 21 years.
She's telling the guy in the green that he should be ashamed of himself.
Why do you need to see my real hair? What validation are you getting from talking about my appearance? What are you gaining from that?
It doesn't even
What are you gaining?
Their audio is off. I can tell you that.
Talking about my appearance.
Yeah, but why is the F word on your shirt?
What is wrong with the F word? What's wrong with that? It's vulgar.
I did. Hey, God rides a Harley. I never got a message from you. They said you were giving me a message.
Am I harming someone by using the F word? Is this not a free country and that we can say whatever we want?
Yeah, thank you, serial killer. I was in it, all right.
Can I go to jail?
It's called the IQ deficit.
Can I go to jail for this shirt? Can they arrest me and take me to jail? We're in Kenosha. I'm just stupid when you're saying all these things and you have no explanation.
I wish their audio was better, guys. Sorry.
You don't care what I say. Okay, that's fine. That's cool.
This is that Mercado guy. He's the one that was threatening me when I was in Minneapolis.
It is. It is the highlight of my day.
Hold on, let me see if Mr. Nice Guy texts me back yet. He sent me pictures of him. I just don't know if I can share the pictures of him.
It is my favorite thing.
Because I don't want people seeing what he's wearing. You know what I mean? Where'd my phone go?
Mental health challenges.
Mercado's got shitty audio.
Retarded people.
You know, that's what I hate. People like this Mercado guy, so they get he probably gets a ton of donations, a lot more than I do. But this jerk off doesn't get a good microphone or buy a live view. People like that, they take your donations and they just keep the fucking money for themselves. I didn't know CJ was Antifa. I met him in I met him in Washington, D.C., and he's like, hey, bro, you need a push? My battery was dead, so I was like, sure, push me. He's like, dude, I love you, Eddie. You got good videos. I didn't know who the fuck the dude was. There's my son. Still no message back from Mr. Nice Guy. But he's got a picture here with him and the guy from RSBN. He's got a picture. It's him in front of the steps of the courthouse. And, okay. But yeah, so Mr. Nice Guy's there.
Some conversations and back and forth and all types of different types of people out here.
All right, let's see where audio we can get better audio from. Come on, this one. Oh, let me turn the sound up on this one.
I was angry with that. You were mad. You were mad, man. Did I do anything? I understand. You know what I'm saying? But you got some people out here who's here.
I was wrong. That wasn't the audio from Ricardo, but still, Ricardo's got shitty audio too.
This is when we work together.
That's stuff,
This is what we need more of right here.
We all have a common goal, a common enemy, and it's right in that building.
Dude, I feel, I don't know how you feel, but I feel like there are forces or whatever that want us to feel this way all the time, and a lot of people don't see that.
Yes, Chicago's really close.
They don't see it, dude. They don't step outside or doing that and say, why is it
DJ goes with whatever. I didn't know that.
Everybody
Thanks for letting me know.
everything even tries to create this type of tension. It's just like,
which mic are you talking about, Don?
I don't know what that's all about. But
you're not talking about this Ricardo guy.
Because if I have to defend myself in this future, I don't want to be deemed
that's why this case is important.
You're not a felon.
If he's found guilty, we all lose the right to self-defense.
That's what I'm saying.
What's going on, Jamie?
A lot of people have
Jamie Wilson
lost that right a number of times here in Kenosha, Wisconsin. I want to see that. I want to see how they play that out.
There's so many.
Make sure everybody share the screen. I scream out, y'all. I can't even talk. I'm so cold off the screen.
I live on the same judicial system that you do. I can get real with you. Can get real with. We all can. We're just nobodies to.
Talk to the people, Angela Davis.
Sit in these buildings and
talk to the people, Angela Davis.
Make all these decisions about our lives.
And I get that. It's
she cool.
Why are people not seeing? Like, this is something that you should have to wait the same way I should. The same way every dark person here should.
You choose to come. And that guy that died, he got family, right? He got family, like moms and things of that nature.
Yeah, back.
Moms.
I don't know. I would say
we helped build this country. What are you talking about?
I'm proud in America.
We helped build the country. Why should we be here? Why should we go back? I have kids.
I ain't from Africa. I'm from Chicago.
I don't think pedophiles is.
What up, Pastor?
That's like murder one. It's
What's
the same
up?
thing. Like, that's like you have taken a kid who is completely helpless and violated them.
That helps, but
to say what he's like violated them.
To go back, he's not dishonoring Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum did that to himself.
It's like free Kyle.
Hey, what's up, Independent?
People that,
Alright guys, let me find one on Facebook.
There's not a space in our society. That's why they do the math and all that kind of stuff, and they're like, oh, it's just a, actually, it's just a kink or something. Like, no, dude, not bad. And I don't know if you have kids, but it's like I have kids. It's
Kenosha.
Like,
if I had a daughter, if I saw a man hit my daughter, I wouldn't kill that.
I want to kill her. But your daughter needs you more than ever in her way against you.
I know both of y'all because this is what I was.
So that's not live.
I was out here.
And that's the thing is your daughter, your child, would need you in their life.
Okay, that's not going to be anything interesting.
And that's a very hard thing. And
turn live.
It's a hard thing to even reconcile. To even think about it, to try to come up with scenarios and try to like because it's your first
live anymore.
So ignorant. So he likes black people on TV, but not in real life.
Conversations, lots of
levels of conversation. He likes black people that are celebrities, but not real black people.
Out here.
How ignorant is that?
You're already watching now.
Lots of media, everyone just waiting on the verdict in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. Check in. I fully understand the signal quality.
But I am mad it took Aunt Jemima
every
off the
major
pancake
news
box,
company in
right?
the United States.
They call them Millie Mills. That black woman, faces on there. They took the black face off. That's racist.
Signal that they have
Liberals always do some bullshit.
Courthouse for the feed.
There we go. I
Damn
just
liberals.
shared my link to
I can't.
Discord.
Them white liberals, they're the most. Now they're the fakest white people I've ever seen in life. I always say that.
Fix this one now. Now do I
They're
gotta fix
fake.
Which one is out now?
Rest in peace, Aunt Jemima.
Okay, somebody just quit.
I don't even want to. I boycotted it. I don't even buy the pancake anymore. It don't look right.
I gotta find another one. All right.
It says Meal and Company. It's just look plain and generic. No face on there, nothing. Because they said it was racist because she's had a scarf. She's a maid. I mean, damn. That shows you how black people overcame. I mean, yeah, Uncle Ben is racist.
That one's clear.
White liberals always got to push that narrative. Oh. They don't give a fuck about us.
Kind of working. That one's clear.
That's what I have a problem with.
It looks like all my channels are up. Why is that one not working? Oh, now it's back up. Okay. It's back up. Hold on, let's do a little bit of this one.
There's more going on there.
700 people a year in Chicago, and you don't care. You got a Chicago
More white
jacket.
people. You got a Chicago hoodie on. Just go home.
You don't care about Chicago!
It is a liberal city, a sanctuary city like LA, and it ain't the same no more.
I literally drive through Chicago at 4 a.m. and go, wow, I'm sure glad that.
I swear they needed me out there, but we would have cooked the best of Chicago stuff anywhere. Psycho, I already know. You crazy.
Don't get this man no attention. He's here to get the last thing that he has.
You know, I'm just over here just being entertained.
By the way, too, if you guys have Twitch, I need to build up my Twitch.
Okay, and her.
Can you guys watch on Twitch?
We got a
Appreciate it. There's my Twitch account. Aunt Jemima put with more black women than he got all the millionaires. Let me find what.
Trying to get on my show.
The green video.
So you guys can see, I'm just going to take you for some views around.
They can all come on my panel. They can all come on the rumble.
I'm going to take you for some views around beyond just right here with all the people. It's like I said, there's every major news company out here.
Get it on.
Live.
Psycho said, get it on. This Psycho, like Psycho gonna snatch. Hey, come on over here. Look at
YouTube.
But I am gonna get on.
Oh, that's not it.
Rival with a $20 cash out.
Okay, the person talking is right now.
Like, come on over here.
This guy. That's who they got the sound on. This is Reese Delk.
Mm-hmm.
Ricardo, these guys need to start getting a live view.
I made it to Fox. Oh, I made it on Fox again. Yeah, I almost been. I just ain't been on Fox in a long time.
So I've never seen Maurice Delk before. Is he conservative? Just curious.
I lived in a barracks with hundreds of black people.
Hey, Andrew. I'd like to interview you on my show, man.
This got girl get crazy earlier.
I want to interview you on my podcast.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I want to have a different conversation.
Okay.
We have a real conversation on the StreamYard. Okay. All right. I just want to interview you. I ain't going to argue with you. I have everybody on
I
here.
don't argue with
Me neither. I actually want to have a conversation with you.
I never said anything. We got different views.
Yeah.
I never insulted your appearance or none of that. You talk to people like this who can't get that point across without.
Oh, she's talking a bit again about that guy in the green. What's going on with my chat?
We have something for you. Oh, hi. Thank you. Absolutely, thank you so much.
My chat's coming back now.
I remember that. We're all sitting
I'm looking to see if I see Mr. Nice Guy anywhere around there. Afro lady. I rock and stuff with my afro puffs. Ray, rock on with your band. So
Let's have some Mike Tyson.
I know y'all seen that, right?
Everybody has a plan.
So it's kind of a calm now.
Who's the man with the master plan? I won't say the rest because I'll get in trouble, but you guys have probably heard that song.
Let's walk down there and take a look.
Okay, everybody say a prayer for Mr. Nice Guy. He's all the way down there. He's taking care of
This
business.
is live in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Anyone Rittenhouse Trial. I'm just providing live feed coverage. Everything happening outside of the courthouse.
Somebody has some witnesses. I spoke with y'all. I ain't like that.
Events happening outside, as well as courtroom coverage. So when the verdict is read, we will be live in the courtroom for that.
Where you from, bro?
You are watching.
Oh, racing.
Trying to find a way.
Mercado Media.
What about the Mike Tyson folks?
And also Snack Squad on YouTube. I don't have a lanyard for them yet. This is live in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Right outside the courthouse.
I'm not even gonna play him.
I'm Andrew Mercado from Mercado Media. Comment what you guys.
I was with you until you started weed bashing.
Covering all of it.
Right, psycho.
As we have. No, the verdict has not come out.
Yeah, I
yet.
gained
Go
over 5,000 subs today, yo. I did.
Wait till I go live out there. Dude, why does my chat
In
box
Kenosha. While we wait, I'm gonna go for a walk, show you guys, come back to the courthouse for some, and then probably wait until verdict time. Cold out here
When I'm
today.
not live, I normally get the best footage.
How long does the jury deliberate for? Yes, actually, that'd probably be a better question to ask.
Now y'all turn this to comedy.
We've been hearing lots of people's opinion one way or the other. How long do you guys politically charged questions that provoke less arguments?
Can we all get along?
How many more hours do you think they're going to take? They started at 9.
I don't know why
It's currently 2:31 p.m.
Y'all shut your mouth.
Central Time.
You know, I don't think half of them know that it's a white-on-white crime. I really don't.
So they're
I
about
don't think they know that.
little over 5 hours in now. This is in the window of time I guess they take. Within the window, I guess it's 6 to 8 hours.
So how did you skate in them things? Back in the day, we had 4 wheels. We had 4 wheels on each. Man, I probably fall my ass off, so.
You may or may not have heard if you've been paying attention.
And I break that bullhorn off.
This
I
is the
fall my
large car
ass. I
parking
can't do
lot.
that.
It was also the
What
first
up, Psycho?
parking lot
That Psycho
to start ablaze last year. You can see the sign.
I don't think anybody
The sign still hasn't recovered. The sign hasn't. The rips on it from it burning.
Not yet. They gave me 2 strikes. They gave me 3 strikes before I had to chill and had to lay low for a little bit.
Now that's the tree. That's probably the best way. Half the tree burned off. Broke.
I can't talk about the V word. And they was flagging me. So I gotta be cool. And I have to break this from political talks, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be you a terrorist after that January 6th, you know, because for Trump, now they calling me a terrorist. So I had to, like, you know what? I ease and start talking about stuff on my channel. They call me a white supremacist and I'm black.
All right, now this is what has been called the car source 2.
Yeah.
So this is the car source 1 that in the trial to my left.
Yeah.
8:30 p.m. here in the UK. There you go. So you guys know. There's the first car source 1.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Kenosha does terrible signal here.
What's the V word? The V word is that V word that I don't.
It's good when there's no other media out.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna do something here.
How you doing?
Like a weird angle.
All right.
All right. Now this is the car source 2 across the street, and it has also been refilled with
I know ain't no food
vehicles
trucks out here. You'd think they have some food trucks. They're trying to make their money, get their hustle on, Jack.
I'm gonna do something real quick.
There's no food trucks or nothing up here, Jay.
What I didn't notice or didn't think to look for is behind that building. I tried to because we saw him on the rooftop.
Sorry about all the shitty audio, guys.
Dominic Black and his group, and we were wondering how they had gotten up there. So this is the car source 2 in the screen. Car source 1.
Thank you, Bubba
That's
Licious,
the
for
big
the
one.
super chat. Another donation, appreciate it.
Praying for rain the next few days, Britt. What's on DC services? You gonna take John Wick down there?
Black preacher.
So let's go look at the car source 2, and I want to see.
I'm probably because I do follow a lot of subscribers.
If you like the stream, I'd appreciate it.
And like a ladder to get on top of it.
Okay.
I had actually checked this house right here because the fire was getting close to it.
Oh, thanks for the dislike. We appreciate those. Audio lost my Alright,
no ladder there.
Let me turn this audio.
You had an LGBT face mask?
Yes. How about that? Is that better now? Can you hear me better?
Obviously,
Let's switch the audios around.
You know, I'm not going to get too. They must have used those tires in the vehicle to get up there.
Is this better, Snookies?
Oh, no.
Who's got the win? Let me see.
Miss Jamie.
There's no ladder, but there's ways up there.
No racial slurs in the chat room, y'all. Stop it.
This is live in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Just going through, just walking down Sheridan Road. We're waiting for
racial
the
slurs
verdict to
in
be
the chat
read. Courthouse, and it's been
No racial slurs.
It has died
awesome.
down.
I'm glad
there.
that's better. Let me see who else has audio on. Maybe I got audio on somewhere else. That one's got audio turned off. This one. Oh, there we go. That was the windy one. All right. Uh-oh. Now he just shut off. Can we turn the audio back up on this one then? Oh no, this wasn't the windy one. Let's see who else we can get. I guess we'll go to frickin' dumbass Mercado.
I want to get to this.
Oh wait. He keeps cutting out too.
Bubba is Portland and the celebrity mod. Okay. All right, all right.
He turned his audio off. I'm gonna stick audio down here with Reese. What are you saying, Don Break? Who do you want to interview?
You said, Mo, you getting paid. Stop it, Bob.
Let me see if Mr. Nice Guy is there. Trying to think which video is this one on the right. On the left. This one's not showing. Awaiting. That one's just awaiting.
Why you keep saying thank you, Kelly? Kelly? Did you have a problem with the phone over there or something? Have you got hacked?
Oh no, it's back live again.
I might check. I have to check on Kelly.
There we go. Legacy Media, huh?
Why I keep saying thank you, Kelly? And
You know, let me
Kelly,
text
I don't
Mr.
know.
Nice Guy.
Yeah, she keeps saying check on Kelly. What's going on? I know. I'm about to head on out of here, yo.
It's taking way too long. It's not good.
Kelly is broken.
Willow, if you can say something on Twitch, I'd appreciate it. Then I'll figure out if I can see you or not.
Oh, Cal. Okay, Kelly. Why do they keep saying thank you, Kelly, on here? Why should? Is there something's wrong? I'm gonna go to Kelly. Let me go to Kelly. Something's. Oh, let me see what's going on. I'll be back, y'all. I don't like this.
All right, let's text Mr. Nice Guy
I don't
and
like
ask him.
this because she's not responding. I gotta walk over here and see what's going on.
Oh, you mean music on so that
She's
way
not
that
responding to me. I don't trust people. Hold on, I'll be back, y'all.
Yeah, you guys, you don't understand. We got to be careful when doing this stuff.
Damn.
People are threatening
I
us
gotta
all the
check her
time.
out. They keep saying thank you, Kelly. I gotta see where she's at. Now it's a laugh, and I hope they ain't got a hack. Wow, what's going on? I'm gonna walk her up to the car, see if she's okay. That's kind of weird.
I already replied. He's on Trump's plane having steak. That would be cool if he is.
That's kind of weird, everybody.
The President Trump, are you serious or are you joking around?
Damn, it's kind of weird.
So Willow's saying, she's wondering if I can see her on
I gotta
Twitch.
walk 2 blocks. I hope she don't have me walking 2 blocks for nothing. Like a block for nothing.
Let me see if he texts me back.
All right. Let me check.
Okay, I don't understand. Ricardo keeps going in and out. Or whoever I have on the bottom right.
All right, we over here. Well, at least I can tour y'all on Kenosha for a little bit.
Oh, this person.
At least I can tour y'all over here. Because she's not responding to me. What does this
How's
mean?
everybody doing today?
Let me go over here. Where's the car at?
I want to show
Oh my
everybody
God,
where
I
your
don't like
car
this.
is, bro.
Dude, the car is gone. Okay, y'all, I gotta go in the stream.
Hey Willow, I haven't seen any messages from you yet. If you say
You
you're there.
scared me.
On Twitch.
I thought something had happened. Someone had took the phone. I really thought someone took the phone. I got scared. That's why I walked. I was over there interview, huh?
Why would somebody?
I don't know, because you couldn't. Let's go, Kelly. I don't know, whatever you say. Thank you, Kelly.
Yeah, because this was initially my thing, right? You didn't even want to do this.
All right, let me turn Ricardo up.
Come on here, get this started.
There's 360 of those.
He's interviewing that.
Oh, yeah, she got some credit. I didn't want to come out here. I've been said that.
Comment where you guys are tuning in from. You're watching Andy Mercado on Mercado Media and Snack Squad on the YouTube channel. We figured out how
Why is he Snack Squad?
to stream to YouTube. We missed all y'all.
He must have got
can't
kicked
do a
off YouTube.
multi-stream here because connection's so bad. Thank you, Scott. Much appreciated.
Well, maybe you should buy a freaking
Someone drove by and yelled, "Let's go, Kyle!" So that's what that was. But this is the Car Source 1.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking douchebag.
The Bradford Church.
He's a liberal. He's a BLM guy. He's the one that was out there saying that you guys should come attack me when I was
If I
in
read this
Minneapolis
comment,
at
let
the
me know
last-
what I think it's taking so
at the
long.
last court.
I think that if it was a faster deliberation, if they would have did it quickly, it would have probably been a clear cut not guilty. If there was a fast deliberation, that's just my opinion.
Actually, from what I understand, the longer they're in deliberations, the better it is for the defense.
I would guess that it would be a not guilty across the board, but the fact that it's taking longer than most of us expected.
Nah, you know what? I bet you there's one person out there that's just
serious
scared.
charges. I don't know
It's gonna
about
be
those.
a jury, maybe.
About the first degree, but that's why they added the lesser charges on there. So they're probably going through those. I mean, it's just a lot, y'all.
I got it, Snooks. Thank you.
Jury selection in general, in my opinion, was rushed.
This is a guy who doesn't know
I feel
shit
that
about anything.
Jury selection should have been at least like 4 days, maybe a week. Just Monday through Thursday, Monday through Friday.
Gosh darn it,
Something,
why
but
is my
they did
check
it in
keep
one
going
day.
out?
The judge doesn't do questionnaires, so there was no way to like get a preconceived notion of like a bias of a juror. In Minnesota, they do
in
juror
Minnesota
questionnaires. Like for the upcoming Kim Potter trial, state of Minnesota versus Kim Potter. There is a juror questionnaire that jurors must answer, and I'm more than certain that jury selection for that trial will be longer than 1 day. I'm so certain. If I was a betting man.
Oh, I know that's the bad case. Hung trial would suck. I wouldn't say that's the worst case.
Alright, we're gonna head back to the Civic Park.
We got a troll in here, but it's all good.
Crowd that still remains outside of the courthouse.
I gotta go check my Twitch real quick. I don't
Tell you
know
what,
if
those new
everybody-
Broncos, there's just something about them. I'm digging the new Bronco, that new Ford
Gorgeous.
Bronco.
I'm a Chevy guy.
There's something about them. All right, this is the Civic Park.
My Twitch.
No, verdict has not been. No, verdict is not read yet. Negative.
I'm not seeing any.
Hey, don't
chat
come
on
in my
Twitch.
chat bringing all sorts of mainstream news talking points. I'm not gonna even. We're not even gonna
Oh, there's
entertain
the
those.
Twitch area.
I don't have to defend talking points that I'm not even paying attention to. It's great that you are, but I don't have to defend someone else's talking points ever.
You're a dumbass anyway.
I can address my own. I'll do that with you guys. Not here though. I'll
Let
probably
me
do
go
that
on.
on
Let me go look
Instagram.
on.
Follow my Instagram.
Let me go
Follow
look
me,
on YouTube. Let me see if I
and
can
we'll
find
talk
something
and
else.
have more
I mean, on
discussions
Facebook.
about how I feel and my feelings and thoughts and emotions and all that type of stuff. You can do that on Instagram. It might be too blurry. Just drop it in the chat. It's gonna be blurry as hell to see. But follow me there if you're interested in that.
I think I added somebody that. Playing rap. They're gonna try and get us in trouble. Why is TJ in some? Why isn't he out at the trial then?
They were kind of rolling around.
Alright, I'm gonna quiet him down for a second. Just so we don't get in trouble for playing this music. I gotta find live stuff here. Which one's live? That's just showing that.
The Commonwealth, and fucking divides us according to our partisan natures.
I don't want to watch this guy. Let's see, that one's not live. Where's all the live ones? How is there not that many people live? Let's type. I wonder if we can type in protest and find something.
I'm sure just like you guys at home are waiting, those that have been tuned into the trial or just in general interested in the outcome.
Sort by live.
Waiting whether they're in support of Kyle's actions that night, or if they are fully against Kyle's actions that night.
This one has a lot of comments.
Of each side, if you will.
No, they're just talking, it looks like. Oh, this person's gonna watch. This person's gonna ask me for some money. I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen. Nope, you can't. Let's see.
There's not enough signal there on Sheridan to be able to.
Nothing's live.
I might have to do a video or
You type
Tuesday or Wednesday when there's no
right,
signal.
Rittenhouse. Type in Rittenhouse.
Taking up all the signal. I mean, you got a big satellite. I mean, those things are everywhere.
Let's see, Real News Live.
Courtroom, so we are watching that as we speak. But if anything does happen inside the courtroom, I will cut it to live right away, and you will see what's happening inside the courtroom as we're speaking.
Nothing else live down here. Verdict watch.
Why would they take you to come up here to do anything?
I appreciate you calling in. I appreciate that perspective. You was right there. We appreciate you so much.
Okay, you have a good day. Bye-bye.
Let's see what these
It's
guys
a Crazy
are
Ride
about.
Show. Who's this? It's a Crazy Ride Show. Who's this?
What's going on, man? This is Casey. I'm out of Austin, Texas.
Yes, sir.
And is he guilty? Of course he's guilty. He pulled the trigger. And is it about a racist situation? Well,
Let's listen to these people for a while.
I think he
find
made
this
it a racist situation when he threw up that KKK symbol with KKK members. So it enhanced everything. Now, we have on systematically setting, is he guilty or not? I don't know. I don't know law like that. It's a question.
Do you think he's going to get found not guilty or guilty today?
Not guilty.
Well, I'm tuning in, and I really can't predict that part. I can't mind search it to predict it, man. Like, I don't know. I think he's gonna get off. You know, I seen a little bit of clips with the judge and such.
He's only given a 10-minute warning.
It's looking like he's gonna get off.
Okay. I appreciate you calling in and giving your perspective. I appreciate you calling in, man. Thank you so much from Austin, Texas. Shout out to y'all.
Yes, sir. God bless.
Yes, sir. Again, yeah, it's deep here. We turned the heat off. You said turn the heat off earlier.
I'm not talking about.
Oh, it's getting chilly on here. Oh, okay.
Make me feel cold.
They on you. You. We got one more, then we're done. I said I was done a little bit ago, but we're gonna keep this thing rolling.
I'm just interested in hearing what they're saying. They're actually giving us content, you know?
Y'all send some stars now. Immediately. Let's hit the star right there.
Hello.
It's a Crazy Ride Show. Who's this?
This is Stephanie, Carlos. Hey.
Hey, Stephanie.
What's going on? So my question was and is why he felt safe after the police was already being attacked, the National Guard was being attacked. All this was going on, but you felt safe as a white male at a Black Lives Matter protest to bring an AR-15 and not look hostile to nobody that was down there?
Right.
It just doesn't make sense.
Why doesn't that make sense?
Not only that, the two charges that was thrown out, if people not paying attention,
I gotta see what they're talking about. If I can find their phone number, I might.
He can't be in the midst of committing a crime. So if you throw out the curfew and you throw out him with the gun charge, he's not committing a crime, so he can claim self-defense.
I told you.
It's a great point, Steph.
So they're saying if he didn't have the gun.
But my whole thing was you came to a Black Lives Matter protest. After you already seen police being attacked, they got guns bigger than yours. More artillery, more weapons, but you felt like you were not going to be seen as
They
hostile.
don't show a phone number to call.
Well, Stephanie, I appreciate you calling in, girl. Keep watching.
I'm trying to figure out.
Great point. Great point. Great. She said that very. Well, Stephanie, I appreciate you calling in, girl. Keep watching.
I'm trying to figure out which way they're leaning.
You want to say?
I'm burnt out right now because it's.
Should I take this call or no?
Go ahead, take it.
I'll take it.
I ain't in no rush.
It's a Crazy Ride Show. Who's this?
This is Jesse James.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, you.
Good. How about you?
Is that you,
Where
Jesse?
you calling from?
I'm calling from Utah.
Utah, up in the mountains. How you feeling? Tell me what you feel.
Well, I feel good. I think he's going to get the result of the mistrial. What do you think?
Okay.
I think that's Jesse James from this chat.
I don't know what happened there. I think he hung up, maybe. Okay, shout out to him.
Was that you, Jesse James?
He can call back or call him back.
Maybe he'll call back. I don't know. But
I can
don't know,
find
maybe
their
he hung
phone
up on
numbers.
purpose. But again, we're live. If my man from Utah is still watching, you could call back and we'll get you in here. I got to get my son at 3:20 here. He's got intramurals here. But we'll for the few other takes. Again, we'll be live again tonight with Jacob Blake's sister. We'll be live back here at about 5:00. So you guys can call back and join in. Take one last. It's a Crazy Ride Show. Who's this?
What's going on, man? This is TJ from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, talk to me, TJ.
I just
really curious, man. I really hate to see everybody have these opinions. If you ain't never been in a gunfight, never been in war, you can't make a judgment on what's going on. You know what I mean? I don't think you should have been there, but I think it's very easy to say things when you ain't never been in that situation. Things happen differently.
That's true. That's true. That's very true. That's true. Very true.
He's hanging up on people.
All right. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We'll be live again tonight. If you have not subscribed to the Crazy Riot Show, please subscribe to us so you can get the alert. If you already like the page, I want you to go to our page and hit that button so you can get that alert when we go live or when we post stuff, so you guys can be that you can keep up with the trial as we're doing. We're not taking any more calls anymore, but we're going to keep you guys updated on what's going on as far as we get the information. We're going to get it to you. And again, we'll be live tonight with Latitra Wyman. That's Jacob Blake's sister. She'll be on around 5:30, so you guys can tune back in, and she'll be discussing some of the things. And I want to be clear, this show is ending, and that poll is at 50-50, ladies and gentlemen. It is even.
He's not guilty.
Of guilty charges and not guilty charges. We got 224
I know they're liberals.
people who says he's guilty. We got 225 people who said that he will be not guilty by the end of today or when the jury is done deliberating and they give the vote. Yeah, it is what it is. It's the Crazy Ride Show. It's the Boilos Crazy.
Stay dumb, fly.
Shout out to Shaq the God and Desi Bendo. This coming up, December 4th is going down. That is my boy Marty Ma birthday party and myself, Boss B-Day celebration. It's going to be an artist banquet hall. That's 351 Oakwood.
The money they spent on that little poster behind them, they could have spent on getting a roadcaster like I have, so people could call in and have real interviews and stuff like that. Let's see, are these they're watching what we're watching, right?
Well, find out what actually.
Oh, that's right. This guy's just talking.
Like to see us do, whether we spawn.
See if we can find anybody else that's live right now.
Watching from Guadalajara, Mexico. Denada, so following from NSW, Australia. Watching from
yeah, it's just that.
Park, Minnesota. We'll be live we'll be live in Minnesota again almost every day once the Kim Potter trial begins. Again, once this one ends, we might have a week or two off, and then we're back into trial mode, and there will be events and protests around the Kim Potter trial in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Children who were white.
On November 30th.
Jeffrey Dahmer. He killed predominantly white men.
So if you want to tune into the Minnesota versus Kim Potter trial, and
Randy Kraft.
Potter is the 26-year police veteran.
He killed white boys and young men.
Oh, that's a conservative preacher's wife.
Brooklyn Center, Minnesota. That was in the same week.
It's a conservative preacher's wife.
So lots
Ted Bundy. Did I already say that? Jeffrey Dahmer. I already said that.
Damn it.
The list could go on and on. And the list does go on and on, actually.
And when there is, like I have been, so I'll be providing both.
The point being is people typically kill people who look like them for whatever reason, right?
Hey, I have a question. What
Dahmer ate people. Yeah, I probably could have not been reminded of that. But anyways, not only that, but the population in this country is predominantly white. So, obviously, there's going to be more white-on-white crime because the population of Caucasians is much larger than the population of any other minority, any other race in this country. Black-on-black crime is super prominent, and it's not anybody else's fault that black people are killing black people. Let's see here. Black people
you want to call in,
13%
sheepdog?
of the population and make up 50% of violent crimes. How does that happen? How on earth does that happen?
Yeah, I met her when we were in.
White crime makes sense. Making up half of the violent crimes as 13% of the population doesn't make sense.
Oh, they were
that does not
crazy.
Make sense whatsoever.
Shit, I forget what the name
Manson.
was.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Just totally.
Applying the Don.
Oh, Eddie. Oh, yes, I remember Eddie Block. Hi, how are you? Yes, I finally got to meet you face to face. I've seen you many, many times live streaming. So, welcome. Good to see you. Handing out Oreos. I am handing out Oreos. I love Oreos. I love me some Oreos. But it's really hard for me to watch that kind of thing coming from somebody
Hey,
like
everyone on
that
Discord?
because, you know, like I said, I can agree with pieces of what she says, like, you know, it begins in the home, but then she contradicts herself. So it begins
one.
in the home with missing fathers, which is true because the family unit is part of Black culture, right? The problem is she had that guy next to her was talking about how the BLM movement is this and that, but they are Marxists. They believe in breaking up the family unit. They don't believe in the family unit. It's absolutely ridiculous to
There's my
try and
Discord.
blame all of this stuff on other people. You know, it's just it's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. So
You want a Skype?
I can't watch that again. So
Boop, 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 boop. I don't have
it is
Skype
what
on
it
here,
is,
bro.
guys. These people are pretty brainwashed, and
Don't you got an iPhone, sheepdog?
You can't really love them out of it. You just have to wait until they wake up. I mean, there's just nothing else that we can do.
Oh yeah, Discord question.
You can't fix stupid. You can't fix brainwashed. You can't fix people who are comfortable being ignorant, because it's okay to be ignorant. It's not okay to stay ignorant. If information is brought to you, because I'm ignorant on a lot of things, and I'll be the first one to admit when I am, but if I am educated on it, if someone gives me the facts and I go and verify those, because I'm my own fact checker, and I go and verify those to be the truth,
Let me pin
even
it right
if
now.
it hurts, you know, I said a couple of things during this trial that were pretty unpopular, you know, but I wanted to remain open to the truth regardless of which side it came from.
There we go.
I mean,
It's pinned
granted,
on YouTube.
Binger didn't offer much truth, if anything, but I said, like, in the very beginning,
How about I
when they were
FaceTime
doing
you
their
then?
opening statements,
You want me to FaceTime you,
Binger
sheepdog?
said that Rosenbaum was shot in the back. Immediately I
Alright,
came
hold
out
on.
and said, I didn't know that. If he was shot in the back,
Oh, wait, do you have Zoom?
something's wrong with that, and I need to know what happened. So, you know, I watched intently, I watched closely.
I got something better,
to see
sheepdog. Hold on a
when
second, bro.
that point
I got a
came
better
up,
idea.
And sure enough, it did come up, and turns out
Let
he
me
wasn't
mute.
like shot in the back the way that my mind thought about it. You know, I'm thinking he was running away.
I got a much better idea. Hold on. Give
I
me
was
a second.
thinking he was running away, or he had turned, he had retreated. Something had happened to where maybe it wasn't
Oh, no, I won't.
self-defense. But it turns out it was because he was lunging for his gun. He got the first shot in his pelvis, folded over, and he was shot in the back because he was going forward. It wasn't like my mind had put it together. So, in the beginning, when I heard he was shot in the back, I could have been like any brainwashed, brain-dead individual is and been like, oh my gosh, he was shot in the back. He deserves to spend the rest of his life behind bars. Blah, 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 and just gone and ran with that one piece of that one phrase, right? But that's not truth. That's not how you come to truth, right? You hear something, but then you need the evidence and the facts to back it up and explain it. And when it was finally explained, when the truth came out in the trial of how he was shot in the back, then it all made sense, right? So it was okay for me to be ignorant to the fact I didn't know he was shot in the back and I didn't know how it happened, right? That was okay for me to be ignorant to that. Okay,
All right,
great.
sheepdog. I text you a link
But
to come
now I've listened intently to what happened. I'm no longer ignorant, and it is not okay for me to still be spreading the fact that he was shot in the back without any context. You can't leave out the context to these things because those are harmful narratives. Those
All you
are
gotta do
very
is click on the link.
it's a poor way to live your life if you have learned the facts and you continue to stay ignorant to these things. It's not okay. It is absolutely not okay. So listening to her, that girl,
Oh, of course, Lori,
you know,
thank
like I
you.
said earlier, when the crazy lady was talking about how
Why is my chat keep
speaking
messing
truth
up?
and standing up for things that are important to God don't get you anything here. You know, listening to her, yeah, she has some bits and pieces of truth, but I can't listen to her very long because she has so many lies and so many wrong narratives wrapped up along with those little tiny bits of truth that, you know, I don't want to get dumber listening to somebody. I want to get smarter listening to somebody. I want to
All right, where's Sheepdog go?
improve when I listen to somebody. I want to be lifted up when I listen to somebody. I want it to benefit me in some way when I'm listening to somebody. Even if I'm listening to somebody who is
There he
broken,
is.
and they have a story to tell, and it is just
Yo, what's
a
up? What's
really
up? Hold on, let
sad
me add
story.
you in here.
I'm still being lifted
Hold on,
up.
let me switch
One,
stuff out.
that
Give
they
me
would
1
even
second to add you
trust
in.
me enough to share their story with me.
And let me
That
quiet
lifts me up.
down
That encourages
BCP's
me.
wife.
That's inspiring. I have done something
Where is the sound
that
on
made
her?
this person feel comfortable in sharing with me.
DC's
I can learn.
I'll just
black
pause her.
conservative wife is dope.
Heck yeah, I got to meet her, dude. She's cool as hell. Where do you turn the sound on this one? Because I want to still show her. Oh, well, we'll just stop her for a little bit. And we'll add you in here. Let me see. How am I putting it? Let's see. Here we go. We'll add you.
Damn, I got the whole background, yo.
Yeah. Holy jeez. Hold on. You want to be on camera, right?
I guess I got the whole camera.
Oh, you're seeing everything? Yeah, I do that on purpose so you guys can see what's going on.
I could see all the screens over top of me. That's cool.
Nice. All right, so we're gonna add you in right here. You guys, you guys want to see? You guys get to see Sheepdog. There's Sheepdog right there, folks. Hanging out. We'll put him in front of BCP's wife. What's going on? What's going on, man? Haven't talked to you in a while.
Just chilling, man.
So what you want to say? What you want to tell everybody?
I don't even know, man. I just figured jump on here and yell about things in the world.
You just want to yell about things in the world? Right on. That's cool. That's cool. What's going on with you, man?
Not a whole lot, man. Watching all this craziness going on right now.
Yeah, so you in the Bay Area right now?
Oh, yeah.
Hydromatic says, what's up? Let's see. Freaking.
Way close to
Oh, there you guys go. Now you can see all of them. Guys, Carhartt's going on. He wants to hook up with.
You know, I was out on that forge earlier, you know?
Yeah. He, we got to show this picture to, not Daisy. Which one? You like, what's the other bartender's name?
Kali.
Yeah, you like Kali from the bar. Oh, shoot. That video ended. Okay, so we'll put you over here. There you go.
Hey, did you guys watch, did you guys see, that, remember that couple that was, holding down their house, the Marble Mansion?
Yeah, the place from, San Diego, or, St. Louis, right?
Yeah, I think so. Did you see them on RSVN? They're over there at the courthouse right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw him. Let's see.
That dude, I thought that dude was a leftist at first, so I'm assuming he switched sides after all of the lawsuits.
You think so? I don't know. I didn't think he was a leftist.
I thought him and his wife originally.
Well, they're lawyers. Maybe that's why you thought they were leftists.
Yeah, maybe. They're just liars. So.
Yeah.
No, because they were out there and he was trying to dialogue with people, and it seemed like a good dialogue between him and the other person.
Yeah. No, they did pretty good. They did pretty good. Shoot, man, all these videos are, everybody's stopping. This one's not doing anything now either. Now they're showing Ted Cruz. We see Ted Cruz all the time. Let's see, who's showing Ted Cruz?
I'm trying to get the hang of this. I'm trying to get the hang of this lag that's going on between the screen and the video.
Oh, it's a lag? Yeah, sorry about that. It happens. It happens. So let's see. What would you be doing if you were over there in Kenosha right now?
I don't know, man. I think people need the dialogue. I just I see the whole point behind the whole BLM stuff, but I don't understand why BLM is doing this you know what I mean? I just don't think their place is here when you have a white-on-white crime. And I don't know. It's just weird to me that they're making a big deal out of it. It's almost like the whole mob mentality is gonna try to skew the jury.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think they're definitely gonna try and skew the jury for sure. You know.
Yeah.
They're already been scaring